I'm watching that. Give me the remote. No. Give it. It's off.
Zach, what the bloody hell do you think you're doing? You really want to choke her out in a lot of fingers?
Yeah.
Now pull it tight. Oh, yeah. Now she's in trouble.
Oh, wait, I know you. You're from that weird family, aren't you?
We're not weird.
We don't like wrestling.
How do you know if you've never been?
I've never had rectal bleeding before, but I'm pretty sure I'm not a fan of that.
How about I shove her head up your ass and then we can find out? Hello?
My name is Hutch Morgan. I'm calling from WWE. We'd like both of you to come try out for us.
It's all fake anyway, isn't it?
What? Sorry about that.
It's The Rock! We're huge fans.
Thank you so much.
What advice would you give us? We want to be the next you.
What are your names again?
My name.
It doesn't matter what your names are. You walk around here interrupting The Rock, you like you haven't seen the sun in 20 years. You like you just stepped out of Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more advice, sir? You want some advice? Here's The Rock's advice. Shut your mouth.
Thanks, Dwayne.
Got it. Good morning, wrestling nerds. Well, this is where we see whether or not you get to go on to WWE.
This is our shot, Zach.
Hello.
Why do you want to wrestle?
I'm the toughest bastard in any room. Probably shouldn't swear, not when there's ladies present. Sorry, miss. Sorry about that.
If I call your name, that means you'll be coming with me to Florida. Paige. Thank you all very much.
You have to take my brother. No one deserves this more than Zach.
I wish you the best, son, but this is the end of the line for you.
Do you know what it's like to want one thing in life, and then your own sister takes it away from you?
It was my dream too.
I have no idea who I'm supposed to be out there.
You're not just doing this for you. You're doing it for the family.
Paige, I myself have come from a wrestling family too. I know exactly what it means to you. But don't worry about being the next me. Be the first you.
What?
It's Dwayne Johnson. How are you?
Prove it.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yeah, and I'm Vin Diesel, mate.
I'm sorry.
Hey guys, this is my review for Fighting With My Family. It's the movie about Paige's life and how she got into not only the NXT and WWE training in Florida, but also how she eventually got into the WWE. The movie stars Florence Pugh, I think. Pugh, I don't know how to say it right. It's P-U-G-H. She plays Paige in the movie. She was in, I think, some TV shows or British shows, but she was in The Commuter with Liam Neeson. It also stars Lena Headey as her mother. Lena Headey is Cersei from Game of Thrones. The Rock is in the movie. Vince Vaughn is in the movie. He plays the trainer guy. And then they have Jack Lowden as Zach, who's her brother. The dad is also played by Nick Frost. The movie itself, me personally, I was never really like a fan of Paige. I wasn't really against her either. I just never really cared for her that much. I used to watch Total Divas after I stopped watching wrestling, but I would kind of keep up with wrestling still. I ended up eventually liking Paige, which I like her now. So I was like, I'll definitely go ahead and see her movie. I don't know what happened after her whole little leaked scandal situation. But I know next time I looked up, she was the interim general manager for the WWE, I think on SmackDown. And so I guess they reconciled everything. But I think she had an injury and she stopped wrestling. I don't know what she's doing now. I don't think she's still wrestling though. But overall, I like Paige now. At first, I didn't really dislike her. I just never really cared for her. But I care for her now. So I ended up going to see Fighting With My Family, not just to do a review, but because I was interested as well. A lot of people, after seeing the movie, I saw a lot of people, they were upset with a lot of the things that were changed. They said it didn't play out exactly that same way, but honestly, to end and make a good movie, you kind of have to add a little bit of elements that may not be exactly how the story played out. In the movie, she kind of goes and gets called up straight. They call her straight up to the WWE, and she gets a title match her first night in the WWE, which a lot of people said that's not really how it happened. I highly doubt that's really how it happened. It was probably a little similar to that. As far as I know, she still, I think, was the youngest WWE Divas champion. A lot of people said she won, I think, Women's Divas Championship in NXT, but she was the youngest Divas champion as far as I know, which is a huge accomplishment. The movie itself, I don't know how much, basically story-wise, she had her whole family loved wrestling. That's basically what the story is about. They had their own wrestling association in their place where she grew up in Britain somewhere. It was somewhere in England. But they had their own wrestling federation that they did. It was her brother, her mom, dad, and a bunch of other little kids. The brother, he was doing a lot for the community. He was the main one they thought was going to get big. There happened to be another brother as well who I guess he was put in prison after he didn't make it into the WWE because he couldn't take it well, and he went through a bunch of things which sucked. I felt bad. Basically how the movie goes, you see it in the trailer. Paige makes it to the developmental process. She goes further. Her brother doesn't. Her brother doesn't take it well, just like her other brother didn't take it well. So you see how he's trying to deal with it. He has a kid on the way, and he has a wife and things like that. But his sister, who didn't really want it as much as him, was the one who made it. So it took a toll on him. It shows how it affected him. It shows how she wanted to keep going and trying because her family cared about making it to WWE so bad. They were trying to make it into WWE. They were trying to get called up. So it just shows that determination and what she really is, not only fighting with her family, but she was fighting for her family as well. For me, I enjoyed the movie a lot. It was very interesting. It was sad at parts. All the characters are interesting. I wanted to know about them. They told you about them. I cared about their story. I cared about what happened to them. The mom, the dad, where the brother's wife came from. His parents, her parents are in the movie. It's funny. I liked all the characters. They look similar to how the people looked in real life, how her family looked, how she looked. I liked the person they picked to play Paige. I liked Florence. I loved everybody's job in the movie. The movie was good. I enjoyed watching the movie. The way the movie flowed, I enjoyed it. Not only, I thought of it as Paige was this experienced wrestler, and she knew more than just the divas, but there's a lot to learn about not judging people, not only Paige being judged for how she looked, but her not judging other people, and you'll get it when you watch the movie, her not judging other people just because how they look. Everybody comes from different backgrounds. Everybody deals with different things. You don't know what they're going through or why they're trying so hard to make it into WWE or to succeed wherever they're trying to succeed. Fighting with my family, the movie was funny. It was heartwarming, emotional. It was interesting, entertaining. That's what you want from a movie. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I love sitting there watching the theater. It's definitely a watch it. Even if you don't care for Paige, it is one of those good, heartfelt sports movies of somebody overcoming. It is a great movie. I enjoyed my time watching it. I enjoyed my time in the theater. I say this is definitely a watch it movie. I feel like you'd enjoy it. Even for someone like me who didn't really care for Paige or doesn't care that much for Paige, who I started to like her later on, cared about how she got where she was. I watch a lot of documentaries. I watch Unsung on VH1. I like to see like where people are, where they came from, where they are now, what they've been through. So if you like stuff like that, you like sports movies or just movies about people, kind of their lives and trying to stick as true as they can, you would enjoy Fighting with My Family. It's definitely a watch it. It was a decent movie. I enjoyed it. Still doing the giveaway at 50 subscribers for the $50 cash giveaway. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway for some movies coming up as well. I have a few of them picked out and waiting for some of them released, but I'm going to also give more details on the giveaway for the movie aside from the 50 subscriber giveaway. Don't forget to share, like, comment, subscribe, dislike. Thank you guys so much for your time watching these videos. I truly appreciate it.